Bom dia, boa tarde ou boa noite e bem-vindos ao PokerStars Championship nas Bahamas. Continuamos a nossa senda de entrevistas com os Team PokerStars Pro e agora vamos para o mundo do online, onde Portugal tem a nova sala PokerStars.pt, portanto fazia todo sentido falar com os Team PokerStars Pro online. Good evening, Jaime Staples.
Yes, Jaime.
Any relations to the PokerStars live commentator?
Yeah, Joe Stapleton. I wish, man. He's so talented, but no, we are not connected. So people mix us up all the time now.
Yeah, because your name seems like his nickname, Staples.
Yeah, when I started, it was Stapes, and people in high school actually called me Stapes. So I had to forego that nickname now because it's sort of taken in the poker world. So.
Nice. Now let's talk a little bit about business and about the Bahamas. Have you been here? It's the first time?
Second time. I came last year, and it's just as awesome. Poker somehow becomes a little bit more fun when you get to go to these destinations and feel the warm air coming from the minus 20 up in Canada. It's a nice change of pace. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, I feel. In Europe, it's also like it's the contrast. I used to say is here. If you want to get warmer, you go outside.
Right. Absolutely. The frost is actually on the outside of the building here, right? Because it's so cold inside that outside it's fogged up on the outside. So it's very interesting. Yeah.
So, what experience do you wish you can repeat this year, and what experience you say this year don't deserve a second chance?
Right. I've had sort of an iffy year. I think I've had a good input, so I've made lots of effort. In terms of poker results, it didn't go so well. I took a lot of shots at some higher stakes stuff and got beat up by some of the best players out there. But it was a learning experience, right? So I think starting this year, I'm starting a little bit smaller with the exception of the main event. You got to take that shot, right? But we're playing some small and mid stakes, and I'm really working hard on my game. So I think just continue putting in the process, and hopefully towards Scoop, I can have that chance to play with those guys again and see how I do this time.
You come to PokerStars with a big online and social media following. So how's that dealing with you? It changed your game, your approach to life, your approach to the future?
It's very flattering. I started streaming with 200 Twitter followers. Was my fame at that point in the game. I really didn't know anyone, so it was sort of a shocking experience to go through the transition of people starting to watch and appreciate my content, and then signing with PokerStars about 4 months into my broadcast. It's been a big learning curve. It's an incredible honor to be able to represent the game to a wider audience of people, and I really love this game, and I think more people should know about it. So that's very exciting, and the goal for me is to try and stay humble every day and remember where I came from and try and just do good work.
Yeah, you are in an interesting position because with the return of PokerStars.pt, we have a lot of new players coming and
Right.
new broadcasters, a lot of Twitch events now. So what's your main advice for newcomers to the game and for someone who knows the game and wants to do broadcasting?
Well, I think for starting in poker, I would say just try things out, right? So just a relaunch site. I understand there's tons of traffic, people are playing, which is so awesome, very exciting. What I did in the beginning was just played a bunch of different games, and I found something I liked. And then once I found that, I sort of specialized and focused on it and wanted to get really good. So from the poker side, I'd say that. And from the content side, if you want to share your journey with people or help people get better or provide them some entertainment or something like that, I think getting started on Twitch is a really good idea. The platform's growing a lot, and it's as simple as downloading open broadcast software, clicking the record, and figuring it out day to day. So,
Nice. Now, with the online, we still have a closed market, but we expect to join up with the rest of the world and the rest of the world to join up with us, like the Spanish people and Italians and French. So what do you foresee for the online market in this year, or maybe you see it close to have a global PokerStars.com again?
Well, I obviously hope that everyone around the world can play. I'm not an expert on regulation. I don't know enough about what's going on as to what the likelihood is. But obviously, I'm hoping that everyone can play together because I think that's what players want. I think eventually governments are going to realize that that's how they're going to make the most tax revenue, and obviously the sites want that as well. So it seems like everyone should have the same goal. It's just going to take a little while through the bureaucracy to get there.
Different languages.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just to top it up, main difference between online and live poker for you?
Well, there is another aspect when it comes to live poker with the ability to see people. There's sort of a lot more social interaction that goes on, the ability to shape your relationships with people and how maybe they'll perceive you or how they're going to play against you. So there's that layer when it comes to live poker. Online poker, to me, why I really love it is it's just so much of the game. You get to play so much poker when you play online poker. A couple of tables, it's faster, it's quick. So if you love poker, I think it's a good spot to be. But it is a lot more technical online. There's a lot more repetitions, and it's sort of honing in and getting really specific, I think, is the important parts.
And just to finish up, 2017 live events. You're starting the Bahamas.
Starting here, yep.
Next one.
Next one, I think, will be Monte Carlo. I'm not 100% set on it. There's a couple festivals. Rozvadov, I think, I will be there. So I haven't set my schedule yet. I want to make sure I put in as much time as I can on Twitch. So if I have an opportunity to broadcast at some of these events, then I will be there. If I don't, I'll probably pass it up to put in the online time. So yeah, it's up in the air, but stay posted.
Sebastian, thank you very much. I'll let you go play the main event, and if you win this one, maybe your live prospects for 2017 change.
Everything would change if I won this one. Yes, I think this would be a very different interview. We'll do a follow-up in a couple days and go from there. But yeah, I'm very excited for 2017. I think it's going to be a great year for myself and hopefully for poker. And yeah, thanks for the interview opportunity. See you guys later.
Thank you.